So we work primarily with sales teams right now, helping them manage more deals, close more deals, but also source new deals that they wouldn't have sourced otherwise. Coaching and performance management is definitely a big pain point for especially larger sales teams. Normally, you would be stitching this from multiple tools. You've got your enablement materials, you've got an enablement team running one-on-one coaching. You kind of try to push your managers to do one-on-one coaching as well with their reps. It's something that should be there, but never happens. My name is Adam. I'm the co-founder of Glyphic. What we do is working with teams that want to scale their go-to-market with automations and agents, not with headcount. Right now, we could actually automate a lot of that so that reps get feedback all the time on every single call they do. Plus, any areas that they need enablement or improvement on, they can actually go and do one-on-one role plays with specific personas that were built for that specific pain point or specific kind of skill that reps are struggling with. Before actually having real-time personas in Glyphic, we would push a lot of insights and information via various channels, but we mostly text. So what we discovered is that it's a lot of data and a lot of things to kind of really consume and understand. And people in general just learn best from conversations. When we're looking at how we can take that to the next level, we were exploring different ways, whether that's a voice conversations, video conversations. And we actually found that while voice conversations were sometimes good enough in certain areas, it was really video conversations with real-time video avatars where people were kind of engaging in more realistic ways. That's kind of what led us to explore Anam. It was actually very easy for us to get started on Anam. We already had a lot of the data and kind of intelligence and brain that we wanted to use for Anam personas. So that made it very easy. Second, API documentation was very straightforward. Lots of real examples as well provided. I think from the decision to start using Anam to actually having something that we could share with our customers was within 2 days. It was one of the fastest rollouts we did in our history. I think within a week, it was around 90% of our organizations on Glyphic that started using coaching. The main difference we saw was around the length of the conversation, where people would actually be engaging with the video personas much longer than with text or voice, where they would just lose patience, lose focus, and kind of end that conversation earlier. Whereas the video conversations, they're more natural. They're more similar to their kind of day-to-day of our end users. And that's kind of what we were aiming for. And that's why we decided to double down on video personas. What we are hearing from our customers is actually the ramp-up period reduced by 30%. The other thing, it became much easier to roll out new products and new demo scripts. We feel like a lot of the customer-facing interactions can actually be augmented in this way as well. There's a lot of change in kind of buyer preferences. We don't think that processes will get automated end to end, but there's definitely touch points that we feel like there's potential for this. So we're already looking at, for example, inbound discovery conversations where we can take that off the plate of sales teams. Your buyers would be able to learn about your product while you do initial discovery, kind of get that context and send that over to your account executives to deal with later. I think there will be more and more demand for solutions like this. At Glyphic, whenever we work with our users, we always try to have a very tight partnership, helping them take advantage of the product as much as possible, but also really help them execute better. And I felt like we had a similar experience working with the Anam team, going from the early prototype that we put together very, very quickly, then moving towards a production-ready system. We felt supported along the whole journey, whether that was quick questions on Slack, with the API docs, doing the rollout of our scale, all that stuff. Being able to build these personas that are very, very realistic, but also giving them all the context from kind of everyone's calls on the team. I think that's definitely one of the big wow moments in Glyphic as a product.